Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull moment in crypto. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot to get through in relation to the banking system in the United States. Crypto, is it now officially safer than fiat currency? Very, very interesting. We have also updates in relation to Ripple and XRP. We have Australia's biggest bank, or one of them anyway, now issuing its own stable coins. I'm going to go through that and all the other juicy stuff in between that. So let's get straight into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are just getting wild in this freaking space. It's absolutely crazy. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto. So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Yes, I'm back in the office today. Pretty busy day, and I thought I'd just do a recording this time round. I'm really enjoying the live, so let me know in the comments below if you actually are enjoying the live streams. I think they're pretty cool. But anyway, let's go straight to the community tab, ladies and gentlemen. These were the altcoins up in my portfolio. We've got Ubix up 33%, which is crazy. AGIX 29.8% as well. Nextra, which is the new alliance block, all right? So the new ALBT up 20%, and of course, Nervous Network, Nervous, whatever you want to call it, 15%. CKB is the ticker, all right? Let's go to Coinspot quickly, guys. Now, there is a referral link below for Coinspot. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. Please feel free to use that below. You will get $10 in Bitcoin. And, of course, do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. Now, all the prices you see here are in Australian dollars, and everything else is set to US dollars because I'm catering for everybody around the world. Now, Bitcoin is still up 1.15%, $37,773 Australian, which is absolutely crazy to think that banking is collapsing literally in the United States, and crypto is taking off. So again, people need a place to put their money. I think a lot more are going to be pouring money into crypto because it's self-custody. There's no middleman. You don't have to worry about a bank or institution basically having a bank run on it and basically your money disappearing. Anyway, very interesting times that we're living in at the moment. It's wild, to say the least. Now, Ethereum, $2,600 today. And again, I've got some interesting stuff to do with about Ethereum and one of Australia's big four banks. You've got XRP up 57 cents, still sleeping, to be quite honest with. This is having a nice little nap, ready to take off like an absolute monster, in my opinion. And seeing this at $57 again, I keep saying this, but I mean, Ethereum was at 97 cents 6 years ago. $2,600 now for Ethereum. This is how quick things can change in this space. It's crazy. You've got Cardano at 52 cents, Matic $1.88. You've got Doge at 11 cents as well. Solana's at $32 today. I did buy some Solana as well, and I did put that up in the Patreon. Link is below. We've got Shiba Inu as well, up 1.52%. I don't read how much the price is because there's so many zeros, but I just read the percentage. We've got Chainlink as well, $10, doing quite nice. XLM, I did buy some of that last night, 13 cents. Hedera at 10 cents as well. You've got VeChain at 3 cents. That is not moving at the moment. We've got ICP at $8, which is nice. Algo's at 34 cents. We've got Quant at $199. Now, I did acquire some of that last night, dollar cost averaging. Scrolling down some other favorites, of course, Theta $1.68. You've got Axie at $13. Again, I was buying that at $80 at the peak of the bull market. CFX is absolutely pumping, all right? My bot is going ridiculously crazy in the Patreon. That is linked below. Again, 29% up to 52 cents. That is insanity right there. And again, this is just the beginning of the bull market. market. Now we've got IOTA at 33 cents as well. Keep scrolling down. XDC at 4 cents. And of course, Casper at 5 cents. Very, very undervalued in my opinion. Now let's go to Crypto Bubbles. And yes, the Patreon. I love this group, guys. I put up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my crypto trading bots, which are doing still incredibly well. Only the Ethereum one basically went down because of the news that it was a security. Everyone got scared and ran away. Anyway, that was the only one that. But everything's in the Patreon as well as my dividend investing. So again, check that out. Link below. Very bullish, and I love talking with everyone in there directly as well. Makes things a lot easier. So much better than Discord. Really. Too many people in Discords. 20 or 30,000 people trying to talk is just chaos. Anyway, Crypto Bubbles, we've got AGIX up 41% today, which is ridiculous. 35 in the week and 35 in the month. Still up 560% on the year, which is just crazy. We're only in March, guys, the 15th of March. We're not that far into the year and it's already up 500%. You imagine what everything else is going to do at the peak of the bull market when things just go parabolic. This is why I'm slowly adding to my positions every single week. Now, of course, CFX up 30% on the day, 60 on the week, 519% on the month. Ridiculous. Still up 181% on the year, which is ridiculous. Now, we've got Stacks as well, 31% on the day, 59 on the week, and 255% on the month. These gains are ridiculous, guys, really. DYDX as well. I did have a bot set up, and I do have one set up in the Patreon as well, but 13% on the day, 21 on the week, and 6.8 on the month. What else we got here, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, let's try and find our banking coins right. Look at how small XRP's down the bottom. 1%. It's okay. I love this because it gives more opportunity to dollar cost average at 37 cents. Very, very nice right there. So undervalued, it's absolutely ridiculous. And there is some bullish news coming out about that one with the European Parliament. So stick with me on this one. And of course, we have some other favorites that I just bought. Shiba Inu as well. I did throw some capital into that last night. Basically waiting for the Shibarium upgrade, the whole layer 2 situation going on with SHIB. It's just purely a money-making move from my perspective as well. I haven't sold any of my Shiba Inu, and I'm still up like crazy amounts. So, going to see where this one goes. All right, and the burn rate is increasing every single week, which is crazy. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, banking coins, ALGO 7.3% as well, still up 5.5 in the week. Now, moving on to the news. But obviously, XRP Ledger was the first blockchain with stable coins. Ex-Ripple director Matt Hamilton loves, jumping on the Ripple bandwagon. He shouldn't have left. I don't even know why he left. Anyway, we've got the former director in relations, Matt Hamilton, stated that XRP Ledger was the first blockchain to support what are now commonly referred to as stablecoins. Interesting, and Hamilton's remarks came at a time in a heated crisis in this sector of the crypto market when many of these tokens lost their peg to $1. Yes, they did. Now they've regained, which is very interesting. But the XRPL, this type of asset was named and referred to as an IOU. Literally an IOU instrument. Debt obligations, says Hamilton right here. For example, a user lends $1,000 in exchange for 1,000 USDC. On the demand circle right here, we'll have to make the exchange back. Such a system, the developer explains, requires the user to clearly determine how much trust they have in the counterparty. And the shift in the concept of stablecoin, however, according to Hamilton, came with the arrival of Ethereum. Interesting, and people began to view stablecoins such as USDT and USDC as assets in their own right, rather than debt for other assets, he concluded. Recall at the end of last week, became known that a number of large regional US banks were on the verge of bankruptcy, in particular Silicon Valley Bank and Silvergate. Two major cryptocurrency-friendly financial institutions were hit. It was further revealed that the Circle, the issuer of USDC, one of the largest stablecoins right here, had some of its multi-billion-dollar reserves directly in SVB, which I don't know, if I had $3.3 billion, I would not just keep it in one institution. It would be spread across multiple institutions just for security purposes. Now, this is interesting. National Australia Bank, okay, is one of our big four banks here in Australia. And again, we've got National Australia Bank, Commonwealth Bank, we've got the ANZ and Westpac, the top big four boys, or ladies and gentlemen, if you want to call it that. Anyway, NAB has completed an intra-bank cross-border transaction using NAB-issued stablecoin, which represents a world first by a major financial institution on a Layer 1 public blockchain. Check this out. The pilot transaction on the public permissionless Ethereum blockchain involved deployment of a stablecoin smart contracts for 7 major global currencies. That pilot success demonstrates the potential to cut cross-border transactions from days to minutes and brings NAB one step closer to enabling clients who operate in multiple jurisdictions and currencies a simpler and faster experience, starting with the corporate and institutional clients. NAB Executive General Manager right here, Markets, Drew Bradford, said NAB was investing to develop Australia's safest, simplest, and most secure digital asset ecosystem. We are committed to pursuing the right digital asset opportunities with bringing a clear customer benefits. Bringing multi-currency stablecoins to the demonstrates NAB's focus to simplifying international banking protocols while lowering cost and reducing complexity for customers right here. This is massive news. So there you go. This is just one part of the whole banking coins list. Ethereum, okay, it's the favorite child. We've also got Ripple, we've got Algorand, we've got Hedera, we've got Sinfin's XDC. All of these cryptocurrencies of the future. It's right there, proof in the pudding that it's actually being used. These coins and these cryptos are actually being used by banks. This is crazy. Absolutely enormous. So that was 2 days ago. Now we've got Signature Bank investigated for money laundering right here prior to its demise. Again, I don't know, man. These banks just can't be trusted, to be quite honest with you. The Pro Crypto Bank was reportedly under dual investigations to uncover if it was taking proactive measures to stop money laundering. And the crypto-friendly Signature Bank was reportedly being investigated by 2 United States government bodies prior to its collapse. And according to March 15th, Bloomberg report citing people familiar with the matter, investigators with the Justice Department were examining whether Signature took adequate measures to detect potential money laundering by its clients. It was noted that the regulator was particularly concerned as to whether the bank was taking preemptive measures to monitor transactions for signs of criminality and properly vetting account holders. Very interesting. So again, a lot of shady stuff going on there. Now, I saw this title right here, but I agree. Crypto, now safer than fiat. I agree, but crypto went through some turbulent months during the second half of 2022, but that might now be largely over as the excesses and carelessness of the bull exuberance right here might largely be erased by the bear. And in the fiat system, however, it might be the same process is slower, and perhaps it has only begun as the contraction in the US tech sector and the economic slowdown in China only recently gave the jitters with the collapse of 3 US banks right here, which is just enormous, really, when you think about it. What effects these collapses will have right now, and whether they just the first sign of the bigger readjustment to the in finance as debt becomes a lot more expensive is to be seen. I honestly believe that, everyone's going to be moving to the blockchain. Banks are already starting, as you just saw with NAB. It's huge. And again, I just want to point out as well that I went to the bank this afternoon to do a large transaction with one of my colleagues, and it was a mission, to say the least. 2 people working in the bank, literally, how can I say this, limits on all the transactions everywhere. And I believe a UK bank even just recently put out that they're limiting people buying crypto to $1,000 a day, which is just crazy. So again, this is happening, but institutions and old school, traditional people are fearful of it because it's going to destroy the middleman. When you think about it, that's why they hate it, and they're trying to limit people. Limits everywhere. It's freaking crazy. It's really annoying. But anyway, US banking system outlook downgraded to negative following the recent bank failures, but recent bank failures have highlighted the need for blockchain-based cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. Guys, I really do believe that something big is about to happen. It's going to be crazy big, crazy big. I really do believe that. Now, this is what I'm saying. Look at this. All right, so the UK's third largest bank, NatWest, places £1,000 daily limit on crypto deposits. So the bank says these restrictions obviously will protect customers from life-changing sums of money to crypto assets. Popular UK-based financial institution National Westminster Bank has restricted the funds its customers can spend on crypto purchases to reduce their exposure to the volatile asset class. Should be at their discretion. And again, always say on this channel, never invest more than you can afford to lose. I don't think I hear any other crypto YouTuber saying that. I'm just saying, like literally no one. I mean, this is the thing. If you're going to put your life savings into a crypto volatile asset like cryptos, that's just a dumb move. It's just stupid. Don't do it. Do not do it. As a friend, do not do that. Again, I only invest what I can afford to lose because if I lose it, I'm not stressing. I'm not ripping my hair out going, I've lost my money. No, it never happens because I'm willing to lose that small amount every single week if you know, it all hits the fan. But anyway, so again, NatWest has limited £1,000 per day. Now, obviously, there's another upgrade happening to Ethereum, but called Chappella. Upgrade prepares for mainnet after successful test right here. But Ethereum's Chappella upgrade has been successfully activated on the Gurley testnet. Where the hell do they get these names? But the development in the in the final stage before the upgrade goes live on the mainnet. There you go. So anyway, I don't know who comes up with these names. If anyone knows, let me know. It'd be hilarious. We've got net positive flow. Let's see where the money has been flowing, ladies and gentlemen. We've got money going into Monero, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Lido DAO. You've got Stacks, ADA, Doge, Synthetics, Magic. Is that Magic or Maddox? Magic. Don't know what that is, but anyway, don't care. We have obviously USDT and BUSD as well because that's what everyone buys. And if you keep scrolling down the buy flow right here, Ethereum, Bitcoin, CFX, AGIX, which is, you know, understandable. The thing's going crazy at the moment. XRP, Litecoin, Doge, Shiba Inu, Lido DAO. We have DYDX, and it's just changed to Gala. There you go. But anyway, it's going into those coins. Now, let's move on to Twitter. And I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz. Go follow me on here, guys. Again, very, very bullish times, and I appreciate 4,156 people. Thank you very much. I will be giving the bull ring away when I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube. And let's go down here, guys. Thank you, Edo Farina XRP. Like that name, by the way. Because I'm Italian, I know what that means. But anyway, document issued from the European Union about virtual currencies as central versus central banks has some interesting comments about XRP, but the XRP average transaction cost is approximately 10,000 times lower than Bitcoin, which is nice. We have transfers per second right here, 150 times higher than Bitcoin, which it was built for. XRP uses negligible amount of electricity compared to Bitcoin. And obviously, do you believe it right here? And here it is. Virtual currencies and central banks' monetary policy challenges ahead. This is from July 2018, but this is all happening now. This is literally happening now. So again, XRPs are not mined. 100 billion units were issued by the creators of Ripple, 55 billion of which are deposited in special escrow account and slowly released to the market, governed by inbuilt smart contract. Any unused XRP basically is shifted back to escrow account, and it is 10,000 times obviously cheaper than Bitcoin and a hell of a lot faster, which is really nice as well. Moving on, guys, let's have a look. I'm not going to play that interview, but Jim Cramer is saying some stuff again, but he says the Fed is on a cusp of a soft, safe landing in its inflation fight right here. I don't know what to think about that. That's just, he's going to do the complete opposite. So we're going to go soft, it's going to be hard. Safe, it's going to be very unsafe. And inflation, maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens there. But we've got Brad Garlinghouse. That's hilarious, Jim. Brad Garlinghouse, it is ironic that so much of what's happening highlights how broken our financial systems are, i.e. wires are still not 24/7, 365. Rumors led to collapse and the frictions of moving money within a deeply fragmented system. I agree. Insiders at Silicon Valley Bank sold more than $84 million worth of stocks just over the past 2 years. What does that tell you? They knew something was going on. The global Bitcoin mining industry is now powered by an estimated 52.6% of sustainable energy, which is nice. Graham Stefan, I am a fan of his channel. But the FDIC coverage for depositors by year, basically $2,500 in 1934, which would have been a lot of money. Obviously, moving up to the 80s, you've got 100,000, and 2008 is 250, and so 2023 could be infinite. So we'll see what happens there. And Genevieve Rochfort right here, basically, this is not oil, a meme stock, or even the bank stock. It is the 2-year Treasury yield, and it's a wild ride over the last week is concerning right here. It's absolutely plummeted, which is basically causing chaos in the banking system. Now, I'm going to quickly play this interview from the senators right here in relation to Bitcoin and mining. Have a look at this, guys. Have a look at this.
Are there shovels digging in the ground? What does it look like? It depends where the location, though. The mining sites that are being placed at our fracked gas wells, they're essentially semi-trailers that have methane gas powered generators that are plugged into the well, and big shipping containers full of racks of Bitcoin miners.
Okay, and a Bitcoin miner is actually a computer.
Yeah, it's about the size of a toaster, and it uses 3 times the energy of a house.
Okay, so there is a bunch of toasters in a line. Sometimes they're dipped in fluids, so they run cooler. They can be air cooled, they can be water cooled, but it's basically just a computer.
Yes.
So, is that computer that's mining Bitcoin directly emitting pollutants?
No, it's energy source. It's electric source is what's emitting.
Okay, so now let's take an EV charging station. If that EV charging station is powered by electricity from natural gas or coal, shouldn't it also have the same monitoring that is being requested by this bill?
I think the issue is looking at how efficiency is measured. It's all sources of electricity, whether it's the lights or the speaker system here, are going to use electricity and produce a certain amount of work for that electricity. The issue with Bitcoin and proof of work cryptocurrency is the work that we are doing is not actually necessary to have cryptocurrency or to have blockchain technology.
Okay, let's talk about gold.
Anyway, very interesting. Anyone feel like a piece of toast after hearing that? I don't know. I just felt like a piece of toast. Anyway, guys, the SEC underestimated the fight inside of Brad Garlinghouse. I agree. Have a listen to this, guys, and we're going to end up on this one as well.
Do you have an opinion as to why the SEC picked the fight with Ripple? I mean, Ripple's well funded. You know, Brad Garlinghouse has said publicly that when all said and done, it'd be $100 million in legal fees. That's pretty steep.
Well, I don't think they saw that coming, and I think they probably expected there would be a settlement, and I think they underestimated the fight inside of Brad. There's a lot of sand. I've learned there's a lot of sand inside that fella, and I admire that. And he's doing a service for everyone in crypto.
Let me ask you.
We all ought to shake his hand.
Absolute truth right here. Goldman Sachs bought SVB securities in sale that sparked failed crypto capital raise, which is interesting. But in regulatory filing, the SVB, Goldman Sachs bought $21.45 billion of its securities in a transaction that was announced last Wednesday. SVB suffered a $1.8 billion after-tax loss on the sale of this transaction on the securities, which had a book value of just under $24 billion in a largely consisted of US treasuries and mortgage-backed securities. Wow, that's full on. The fear and greed index is sitting at 50 at the moment. Moving on, guys, let's go quickly to CoinMarketCap. 1.1 trillion. We've got $100 billion in volume. That is just lovely to see that, guys. We're starting to creep up. Just saying, 1.1 trillion. It's very nice. USD, 43% BTC, 19% Ethereum. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my portfolio. I post up in the Patreon every single day when I'm having my espresso in the morning. We've got AGIX, Nextra, CKB, Gala, Harmony One, SIA, The Graph, Phantom, and TLM. Where my money's going is where the real money's flowing at. All right, that is no joke. Here we go. The banking list, okay? I'm not going to go through them all, but I'd love to see XRP absolutely destroy Ethereum and take the number 2 spot again, like it did in 2018, all right? There you go. This is my banking list right here. Join up to the Patreon. I'll post everything up in there. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you very much for sticking around. And yes, I will probably do a live tomorrow. We'll see how we go, all right? I hope everyone has a good evening. Make sure you join the Patreon. Follow me on social media. And I'll speak to everyone in the comments and the community tab, all right? Stay safe, guys. Peace out. Bye.